It's so quiet out here, I almost don't even want to speak. Just coming out of the tree line. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but let's talk about it. I love the silence out here. It's like our true self. The self is silence, concealed in darkness. Without shape, without form. The formless of which could never die, because it was never born. Beautiful. Moon popping through. You know, people don't want you talking about the self, about what we really are. Makes people uncomfortable. Not necessarily because of what you're saying, but because of the implications of what that means that they are and what they're not. Had a lot of people tell me, don't talk about this stuff. People close to me tell me I'm on this like super ego trip, and maybe it's the verbiage of the self. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. When a person wakes up to the self, you see everything is just, I say illusion because I don't have a better word, but you see the design of it, and that it's not permanent, it's temporary. But what sees that is the permanent, is the infinite. Wow, what a beautiful night. Just coming down the mountain. I guess it's a butte. What a butte. Yeah, I've had a lot of people turn their back on me for just mentioning these things. You know, I can't control what somebody else does or how they feel about something. All I can do is speak my truth. It's not even my truth, it's just the truth. What we are. What we are is indescribable and endless. If you're struggling with fear, things like that, when you realize the self, all of that disappears. Because you see, it's not real. synapses in the brain firing. But it's part of this temporary design. It's not what we are. Mike Busey, what's up, my buddy? I'm walking around in the woods, middle of the night. Just got down off of the butte. Some musings of the night. Beautiful moon popping up. Headed down the mountainside. But it's just like I'm just like a feather, just like floating down the stream. It's barely touching the water. Barely touching this reality. People are fearful of the woods at night because of the cougars and the wolves and the bears. But everything that exists in what we are. Nothing's outside of ourselves. The bears aren't outside of ourselves. The cougars, the trees, you and me. Everything exists within the self. Nothing's external to what we are. Everything is part of us. It's like, and even on another level, people think that the moon and the trees, they feel like we're separate. Humans are nature. Even if we're from another planet, planets are nature. The whole universe exists in what we are. We just use this body and this mind to maneuver through this reality. God uses these eyes to see, the trees to feel. Everything is a energy form within nothingness. Everything's made up of pixels of light. It's part of this energy. Like I said, what we are is barely even touching this energy. Just enough to engage in it. Then as I look, this reality never even touches what we are. We never actually make contact All of this has been put into motion. Can't even say created. It's been put into motion by a sea of love. A sea of compassion. Built on light. Fragments of light dancing. Beyond description. We permeate every molecule of this reality. I'm here, and at the same time, our consciousness, my consciousness is everywhere. In every atom of reality, every piece of matter, there we are. Expanding until forever and beyond forever. We never were, and we always are. No words could ever touch this. As we spin on a ball, spinning in a ball, spinning in nothing is everything. Spinning on a vast nothingness of love. Concealed in darkness. Burning fire. Consuming everything. We're not the mind. We're not the body. We're not even the emotions. We're beyond all states of being, and yet interwoven through every one of them. The space between us is a fabrication of the mind. We're in this puzzle we call reality. And the space between us is just another puzzle piece. traversable. And when I speak of the self, I'm not speaking of my individual person or my individual personality. It's all of us, but not the personality. Personality is a construct of the mind. It's another thought. What we are is beyond thought. Beyond everything conceivable or perceivable. There we are. Right here. Right now. Those who see this, those who be this, will never die. Because we always are. We're nothing, and we're everything, and we're beyond these concepts. Oh man, I love a good night walk. I'm not saying me, my. I'm not saying this. Johnny Badri Das is God. But what is looking through these eyes is God. If you can even use that term. Johnny and Badri Das are just sounds used to denote a location in space and time. But what we are is beyond time, beyond space, beyond even the concept of beyond. And within us, all of the known reality and the unknown reality spin forever on the eternal. The infinite delighting in the finite. As it touches it, if I can use that term, love turns into power. Power turns into light. Light is what this whole reality is. Pixels of light dancing. Forming shapes of matter. See, we've identified with the matter. And that's what's the matter. We were never this. We just use this matter to dance and play and love. That's all there is. That's all there ever was. That's all there ever will be. Immaculate. Beautiful. I love everything. It's amazing. Well, I guess that's all it has to say. I love you guys. Peace.